Real value is more than a fair price. It's quality service, experience, and convenience too. And it's what you get every time you stop at Napa Auto Parts Store at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem. Get quality Napa parts and accessories you can trust with a knowledgeable staff that can help you find the right parts and answer your questions. And while you're there, check out the monthly specials. Napa Auto Parts at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem, locally owned since 1946. They extend their best wishes and congratulations to Salem and the surrounding school districts' graduating classes.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're for road trips. We're for covering as much ground as possible on 2, 4, or 18 wheels. We're for drop tops, T-tops, classics, cruisers, pickup trucks, and dump trucks. We're for displaying Missouri plates like medals of pride. Have you ever hit a deer? Yep, we're for you too. We're for getting stuck behind a tractor on a 2-lane highway. And if you're a Missouri driver, we have an auto policy for you.
I'm Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're in Dent County, I've got you covered.
Tight on cash? Say less. McDonald's under $3 McValue menu comes through. Pick from over 10 faves under $3 like a sausage biscuit or any size iced coffee for $2.69. Grab small fries and add an any size frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry for $2.19. Or pick up a mini McFlurry whenever you're feeling it. Quick snack breaks to late night cravings and everything in between. McD comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Fanta is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at that noon hour weather forecast. We should continue to be sunny today and have a high temperature near 74 degrees. Winds will be northwesterly around 11 miles per hour. They may gust as high as 21 miles per hour. We have clear skies in tonight's forecast with a low around 54. Westerly winds will be around 7 miles per hour. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high temperature near 81 degrees. Northwesterly winds tomorrow will be 7 to 11 miles per hour with gusts as high as 18 miles per hour. Then tomorrow night we expect partly cloudy skies, low temperature around 57 degrees with northwesterly winds around 5 miles per hour. Those winds will become calm during Saturday evening. Then Sunday we should be sunny with a high temperature near 82. We'll have a light and variable wind that will become northwesterly around 5 miles per hour during Sunday morning. Sunday night, skies will be mostly clear with a low around 57. Then Monday should be sunny with a high near 83. Will be mostly clear Monday night with low temperature around 63 degrees. Then Tuesday we do have a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. in the afternoon. We'll be partly sunny on Tuesday with a high temperature near 83. Tuesday night, we have a chance of showers and thunderstorms, then showers likely and maybe a thunderstorm after midnight. We'll be mostly cloudy with a low temperature around 65 degrees. Then Wednesday, showers are likely and possibly a thunderstorm with partly sunny skies and a high near 79. Wednesday night, we do have a chance of showers with mostly cloudy skies and low around 60 degrees. And showers are likely on Thursday with partly sunny skies and a high temperature near 77 degrees. And that's your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. Weeds are an ever-present challenge for farmers, ranchers, and gardeners. From mare's tail to Palmer amaranth, water hemp to giant ragweed, morning glory to lamb's quarter, you have your hands full keeping fields, pastures, and gardens clean. Henbit and purple dead nettle together are the current bane of my flower beds. Many people fail to realize that exposure at some level to many weeds can cause health problems. Google poisonous plants. You'll find that many commonly used as food have toxic parts, are toxic unless they are processed, or are toxic at certain stages of development. The leaves and seeds of cherries, peaches, plums, apricots, apples, and almonds contain a small amount of a toxic substance, the quantity not usually enough to endanger a person, but it is possible to ingest enough seeds to kill you. Poison hemlock killed Socrates. Castor beans contain the poison ricin, and white snakeroot is responsible for the death of Abraham Lincoln's mother. We've all heard of deadly nightshade, and of course tobacco is a poisonous plant. Although pretty to look at, lantana, lily of the valley, foxglove, and Chinese lanterns can be toxic if eaten. And consider the rash and blistering that can occur with exposure to stinging nettle, poisons, ivy, oak, sumac, and parsnips. Just because something is natural doesn't mean it is 100% non-toxic. I do not see myself eating a peck of apple seeds, nor do I see myself bathing in herbicide. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
It's been estimated that 1 in 4 farmers struggles with mental health.
We have such a responsibility to not only the farmers and ranchers and corn growers and everybody else out there that's feeding the nation, but we have a responsibility to our fellow man, our fellow woman, our fellow children, to ask them if they're okay, to tell them that it's okay to not be okay. We live in a world where we can be anything we want. The most important thing to be is kind.
Saying something could mean everything. Brought to you by the National Corn Growers Association.
Imagine having more days of perfect weather, a combine that's more powerful, or even more soybean bushels per acre at harvest. With Revitec fungicide, you don't have to imagine that last one, because it's proven to deliver up to 9.5 more soybean bushels per acre than the competition. With results like that, it's easy to see why Revitec fungicide is the #1 recommended fungicide by soybean farmers. Visit Revitec.com and talk to your BASF retailer today. Always read and follow label directions.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
Life just got a whole lot easier with grocery delivery from your Country Mart here in Salem. Now available through Instacart. Skip the trip and shop from the comfort of your own home. Whether it's fresh produce, household essentials, or last-minute needs, Country Mart has you covered. Simply visit their Instacart page, select your items, and schedule a delivery time that works for you. It's just that easy. Support your local grocer, save time, and enjoy the convenience of shopping with Instacart today. Shop from home, shop with ease, shop Country Mart with Instacart.
Direct cattle business was light Thursday and cash hogs were steady to higher. I'm John Perkins with the Brownfield Market Update brought to you by Propane. The Propane Farm Research Program offers compensation for using propane equipment or at propane.com/PFRP. Direct cattle business was light on Thursday. Traders reported at mostly $222 to $223 on the live basis in Kansas and Texas, $1 to $3 higher than last week's weighted averages. Dress trade in Nebraska was mainly at $368 to $370, up $6 to $8, with a few selling as high as $375 in central parts of the state. More trade today is probable. At the Clarinda Livestock Feeder Cattle Sale in Iowa compared to 2 weeks ago, 5 to 600 pound steer calves were fully steady, with 6 to 700 pound calves steady to 4 higher, and yearling steers were steady to 8 lower. 400 to 500 pound heifer calves were 10 lower, with 600 to 700 pound heifer calves down 1 to 7, and yearling heifers were fully steady. USDA says trade was active and demand was good for a moderate supply. Medium and large #1 feeder steers weighing 500 to 600 pounds sold at $370 to $348. 750 to 850 pound steers are reported at $291 to $313. Medium and large #1 feeder heifers weighing 4 to 500 pounds brought $380 to $422. 5 to 6 weight heifers range from $331 to $374. Box beef closed higher with moderate movement. Choice was up 67 cents at $366.09, and select beef was $1.90 higher at $353.64. The estimated cattle slaughter of 120,000 head was up 4,000 on the week, but down 3,500 on the year. Cash hogs were steady to modestly higher with moderate closing negotiated numbers for the major direct markets. It looks like buyers were still in need of some near-term supplies to finish out the holiday-shortened week. Still, buyers were able to pull back bids as the day went on, held in check by questions about sustained demand. The wholesale market's been inconsistent recently, and hogs are waiting for the USDA's delayed weekly export sales numbers to see if China shows up for a second consecutive week after being absent since late March. National direct barrels and gilts closed 66 cents higher at the weighted average of 98.95. Iowa Southern Minnesota was up 21 at $100.28. The Western Corn Belt was 73 cents higher at $100.58. The Eastern Corn Belt had no comparison with an average of 94.07. Pork was up $2.22 at $104.62. The estimated hog slaughter of 480,000 head was up 1,000 on the week and 1,500 on the year. John Perkins, Brownfield.
Hey, soybean farmers, think a fungicide can't last all season? Well, the proof is in the yield. Farmers who use just one application of Reviloc fungicide are seeing an increased yield of 7.3 bushels per acre over the untreated check. Reviloc fungicide is a disease control powerhouse that delivers season-long protection even against tough southern diseases. See what Reviloc fungicide can do for you. Ask your BASF retailer about Reviloc fungicide today. Always read and follow label directions.
Ever lose your keys? Is that normal aging, dementia, or something else? Fear often stops us from asking for a simple checkup from the neck up. Knowing your numbers, blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol are common, but your cognitive numbers are also important. Request our free guide. It's filled with tips for better brain health, facts about dementia, and much more. Go to 1-800-DEMENTIA.org or call 1-800-DEMENTIA. Your brain will thank you.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements, and it's being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Bonita Ehlers, age 78 of Licking, passed away May 23rd. A memorial visitation for Bonita Ehlers' friends and family will be held today from 2 to 4 at the Fox Funeral Home in Licking. And all arrangements for Bonita Ehlers of Licking are under the direction of the Fox Funeral Home of Licking. Imogene Wynn of Cordova, Tennessee, formerly of Cuba, Missouri, passed away Saturday, November 30th, 2024, at the age of 91 years. Memorial graveside services for Imogene Wynn will be Saturday at 10:30 in the morning at the Steelville Cemetery. Interment will follow immediately after the graveside service. And all arrangements for Imogene Wynn, formerly of Cuba, Missouri, are under the direction of the Britt Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville. Harold Tubbs, age 74 of Salem, passed away Thursday, May 28th. Funeral services for Harold Tubbs will be Saturday at noon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Harold Tubbs will also be on Saturday from 10 in the morning till service time at 12 noon. Burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made in memory of Harold Tubbs to the Love Pack Backpack Program or St. Jude Children's Hospital. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Harold Tubbs of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Mary Catherine Ponzer Gingles, formerly of Rolla, passed away Sunday, February 16th at the age of 35 years. Memorial services for Mary Catherine Gingles will be held Saturday, May 31st at 12 noon at the Rolla Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. Visitation for family and friends of Mary Catherine Gingles is also on Saturday from 10 o'clock until service time at 12 noon. Entry will be at the Lake Springs Cemetery. Memorials are suggested to the Education Fund for daughter Seraphine Gingles, and all arrangements for Mary Catherine Ponzer Gingles, formerly of Rolla, are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Rolla. David Martin Ponzer, formerly of Rolla, passed away Sunday, February 16th at the age of 64 years. Memorial services for David Ponzer will be Saturday, May 31st at 12 noon at the Rolla Chapel of James Gar Mortuary, with visitation for family and friends of David Ponzer, also Saturday from 10 a.m. till service time at 12 noon. Entry will be at the Lake Springs Cemetery. Memorials are suggested to the Education Fund for granddaughter Seraphine Gingles, and all arrangements for David Martin Ponzer, formerly of Rolla, are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Rolla. Lorraine Inez Brown of Owensville, formerly of Cherryville, passed away Monday, May 26th, at the age of 92 years. Funeral services for Lorraine Inez Brown will be Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville. Visitation for family and friends of Lorraine Inez Brown will also be Friday evening, this evening, from 4 to 8 p.m. at the funeral home in Steelville. And it'll be at the Freeman Cemetery, Cherryville, Missouri. Memorials may be given to the Freeman Cemetery. Envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Lorraine Inez Brown of Owensville, formerly of Cherryville, are under the direction of the Britton Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMOradio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free!
It is now time for a look at local news. It's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. Well, this evening from 5 until 7, there will be a native grass pasture walk in Davisville with FFA student activity starting at 4 o'clock. Everyone will meet at the Davisville Bridge crossing Hoozall Creek on Crabtree Road at 4:45. Attendees will consolidate into high-clearance vehicles to proceed to the farm at 5 o'clock. The purpose of the walk is to see how a working cattle operation uses native grass for summer forage. Attendees can learn about established and new stands of native grass and forage production. Information on cost share opportunities for your farm and different ways to successfully establish native grasses will be provided. You can still register for the walk by calling Rachel Hopkins, the Extension Ag Business Specialist, at 573-438-2671. Again, that number to register for the pasture walk is 573-438-2671. You can also go online at muext.us/pasturewalkdavisville. Again, that's muext.us/pasturewalkdavisville. The Denton County Commission met Thursday morning at the courthouse. Dolores Gray Wood was in attendance to talk with the Commission about a celebration centered on the 155th anniversary of the Denton County Courthouse. She said the 150th anniversary celebration could not be held due to COVID. She said the celebration could start around 10 o'clock around the courthouse with gospel music, local musicians performing, and she suggested the high school band could play military songs as well as other selections. She also said this celebration could be held to also honor Dent County's part in World War II. As she said, there was an Army Air Corps B-17 Flying Fortress that was on a training mission when it crashed in the Merrimack Township on September 4th, 1943. And killed in the crash was the pilot William Dean from Dyersburg, Tennessee, as well as other crew members. She said the celebration could be held in late August or early September, depending upon when the sidewalk renovation work begins at the courthouse. She also said she would like to have a 2-foot by 3-foot wayside created telling the story of the plane crash that could be permanently placed on the courthouse lawn. The commissioner said they will try to get a more definitive time frame as to when the sidewalk work would begin so a date could be selected for the celebration and get back with her. But presiding Commissioner Gary Larson said the commission receives a lot of requests to have a monument or items placed on the courthouse lawn, and they would have to talk about it before making a decision. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Keith Green said he has 2 men out and the remaining crews will be cleaning out pipes on Dent County Road 6400. He said right now crews are filling a lot of potholes with rock on roads that are to be graded soon. But he is asking the public to be patient as they are working on the worst roads now and will get back to other roads as soon as they can. Green also reported men from District 1 are working with a crew from District 2 on Denton County Road 5400 where rock is being hauled and grading continues. District 2 Commissioner Jimmy Williams echoed Commissioner Green's report on County Road 5400 plus added that rock is being added to County Road 5330. Williams went on to report that work is also being done in the Boss area, mostly on County Road 5323. Presiding Commissioner Larson said he attended the Tourism Tax Committee meeting on May 19th and said an application by the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce was approved after there were some reductions in the amount requested, and 2 requests for reimbursement were approved. He also reported the roof on the Judicial Building needs to be replaced, and it may still be under warranty, which could help that cost. He also said the roof on the county annex building will be looked at Monday where repairs need to be made for leaks. Dent County Clerk Angie Curley wanted to remind any Dent County business who has a liquor license needs to have that application for renewal into her office before June 30th. She also said she received the financial audit report from Deidker, Alvarado, and Associates, LLC. She said audit was good, and Mr. Deidker confirmed that the county maintains strong fiscal management, operates with a responsible budget, and prioritizes transparency. The county achieved a balanced budget and conservative cost-saving measures to ensure financial stability. Sean McGonigal with Missouri Association of Counties Workers' Compensation Trust came in to update the county on their workman's comp, and he said they have had only 1 claim filed so far this year. He also updated the commission that the legislature is discussing that $1.75 of the prisoner per diem received by the county will go to the Sheriff's Retirement Fund. This is due to voters defeating Amendment 6 in the November election. McGonigal said a human resource seminar is going to be held at Farm Bureau in Jefferson City next week on personnel, and all members of the Workman's Comp Board, including Dent County Treasurer Danita Williams, are invited to attend. Brian Williams with McCoy Construction came in to talk about John Deere graders. The commission held a closed session with no decisions made before adjourning the meeting. The next meeting of the commissioners will be Monday morning at 9 o'clock at the courthouse, and the meeting will be open to the public. The City of Salem Board of Aldermen held a public hearing for public comments regarding sewer rates and changes. The meeting was held Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock at the Old City Hall Auditorium located at 202 North Washington. Several citizens approached the podium referencing an email that was sent to members of the board prior to the meeting with questions from members of the community. The Board of Aldermen clarified that the public hearing was to listen to comments or concerns from citizens and that they will not be answering any questions. Though Alderman Letchworth did state that someone will take the time to reply to the email that was sent at a later time. With no other comments from the public, the meeting adjourned to executive session before reconvening for their regular meeting. After approving the consent agenda, the board approved a bid from Pierce Asphalt, LLC in the amount of $113,664 for hot mix asphalt to be used to pave and repair East Kaufman, West 1st Street, and South Oak Street, including a 2-inch overlay. This project will be paid for out of the Special Street Fund. The board also approved a bid from Key Equipment in St. Louis for $9,433.77 to repair the city's 11-year-old street sweeper, which has been non-operational for several weeks. During new business, the board voted to approve ordinance number 3654, amending the water rates. Alderwoman Catherine Dent dissented. The base rate for customers within city limits will increase from $6 to $8, with the rate per 1,000 gallons rising from $5.39 to $7.50. Customers outside of the city limits will see the base rate increase from $12 to $16, with the volume rate per 1,000 gallons rising from $6.78 to $9.49. Commercial manufacturers averaging over 350,000 gallons will have a base rate of $8 and a volume rate of $4.86 per 1,000 gallons. The request for utilities by Terry Perkins was tabled until a meeting can be held with the city's attorney, James Weber. The Firework Committee's request to close the city park to drive-through traffic on the 4th of July, allowing access only to pedestrians and vendors, was approved unanimously. The board approved Bills 3654 through 3657, all regarding amending sections of the utility policy to remain in line with the current policy and correct clerical errors and typos. Before the reports by city officials, the board heard the first readings of Bills 3662 through 3671 regarding sewer rate codes 710.290 through 710.430 and the repeal of Section 700.230. During reports of city officials, Public Works Director Steve Payne stated that the wastewater treatment plant continues to prepare for construction. The department is also working on replacing street lights, completing submitted work orders, and conducting street painting projects as weather permits. City Administrator Sally Burbidge encouraged citizens to sign up for the city's text blast services, but noted that message delivery is based on the phone number's originating area code. As a result, phone numbers originating in a different time zone will receive messages at different times than those originating in the central time zone. The next regular meeting of the City of Salem Board of Aldermen will be held on June 10th in the auditorium and is open to the public. Well, that has been a look at local news and is brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education, as well as some other degrees. If you'd like more information about any of those degrees, feel free to contact SBU Salem Campus at 729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Have you seen TownScreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem License Office, Roberts Judson Lumber Company, and the Main Street Country Corner Cafe, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use TownScreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, TownScreen in Salem.
The school year is finally over and it's summer vacation for all our teachers. Celebrate at Busch Stadium. Teachers Night presented by Millipore Sigma is back at the ballpark on Monday, June 9th. With the purchase of a special theme ticket, you can take home an exclusive teachers-inspired Cardinals jersey featuring the birds on a pencil. As a special treat, the first drink of the summer is on the Cardinals. That's Monday, June 9th, Teachers Night at the ballpark. For tickets and details, visit cardinals.com/theme.
This is Steven Matz, St. Louis Cardinals for the Loop.
Hey, it's me, your liver. You know, the organ that helps you recover every weekend after pizza, donuts, and all those drinks. But where's the love for your best buddy, the liver? The least that you could do to help me stay healthy is take Active Liver from New Nordic. Active Liver provides an easy daily detox and helps protect me all year long.
You can find Active Liver at CVS and online at Amazon or directly from newnordicusa.com. Again, in stores at CVS or newnordicusa.com.
It is now time for a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. 6 Salem Lady Softball Tigers and 7 Licking Lady Wildcats were named to the Class II District 3 All-District First and Second Teams from the games held in Potosi. Named to the All-District First Team from Salem were catcher Reagan Du Bois and pitcher Elena Norris, while Licking had infielder Zoe Dawson, outfielder Haley Clayton, pitcher Kimry Brazier, and catcher Audrey Gorman make the All-District First Team. Making the All-District Second Team for the Lady Tigers were Alexis White, Raven Gillum, Shaylee Thomas, and Bailey Mahurin. The Licking Lady Wildcats had Allie Medlock and Janelle Bates make the All-District Second Team, while the Steelville Lady Cardinals had Gracie Mae Boone named to the All-District Second Team. Congratulations to all these ladies on being honored for your fine play at districts. St. Louis Cardinals are in Texas tonight to play the Rangers live on KSMO Radio, 1340 AM and 95.7 FM. Pre-game coverage starts at 6:10. Kansas City Royals are starting a new 3-game series against the Detroit Tigers tonight, and that pregame will start at 7:10. And that has been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. The Cardinals and Royals were off last night. We'll preview their weekend games here in a moment, but the kickoff times for Mizzou football's first 3 games are set. The Tigers open the season against Central Arkansas on Thursday, August 28th. That game scheduled for 6:30. That will air on the SEC Network. Mizzou then welcomes rival Kansas to Columbia for the first time since 2006, Saturday, September 6th. That game set for 2:30 on ESPN2. And for the third week of play, the Tigers host Louisiana, a 3 o'clock game that will be on the SEC Network Plus and ESPN Plus. The Chiefs wrapped up OTAs for the week. They've got 3 more practices beginning on Monday. The team's mandatory minicamp set for June 17th. Patrick Mahomes is there. He's starting his 9th year. What's changed?
I mean, first off, kids, I feel like age you a little bit. So having 3 kids makes you grow up. But it's been a fun run, so it makes it enjoyable to come to work every single day. And I still got some guys with me that have been there the whole time. And then adding new guys gives you a new juice and a new spirit to go out there and be even better. And so a lot of young guys now, so just trying to relate to them as much as I can. But at the same time, I'm still not 30 yet, so I feel like I can for at least right now.
All right, he's not 30, but he's been around now for what will be his 9th season. How is his body holding up? Is he feeling the effects of 8 full seasons?
Not necessarily. I think more than anything, I have a better understanding of my body, so I know what I need to get in. I know the extra amount of recovery stuff I need to do, how to feel my best on a day-to-day basis. I mean, obviously, I probably bounced back a little bit quicker when I was younger, but at the same time, I have a better plan and a better standard that I kind of hold myself to on a day-to-day basis so I can be ready for every single practice.
And the Cardinals back at it there at Texas tonight. The Cardinals have won 18 of their last 23, and the Royals at home hosting first place Detroit. Big weekend series. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
Hi, I'm Kim Holderness.
And I'm Penn Holderness. You don't have to have an amazing race to the doctor, but you should make time for routine cancer screenings.
I schedule my mammogram and other cancer screenings around my birthday and then treat myself to lunch.
I do too, because, of course, everyone likes lunch.
The C word can be scary, but routine screenings can detect cancer before symptoms appear.
And early detection equals better outcomes.
Go to preventcancer.org to find out which cancer screenings you need.
My doctor said I could use something called a biosimilar. Then she told me what it is.
A biosimilar is a type of biologic medication. Just like brand name drugs have generic versions, original biologics can have biosimilars.
So I asked what the benefits are and if they work the same.
Biosimilars have the same safety, effectiveness, and quality as the original biologic. They also offer more medication options at potentially more competitive prices.
My doctor said I could learn more at fda.gov/biosimilars.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
Stay tuned to KSMO. I've got news from the Missouri Net coming up in 1 minute, and that'll be followed by your latest KSMO weather forecast after the top of the 1 o'clock hour.
VIP Properties in Salem welcomes you to visit with one of their agents as they're experienced and ready to help you locate the right property for you and your family. VIP Properties are members of 2 MLS services, covering a large part of South Central and Southeast Missouri, making for easy searches of these areas. They have listings for farms, residential, rural, recreational, and commercial properties. If you're moving to Missouri, from Missouri, or around Missouri, check out VIP Properties in Salem and Houston. Call them at 729-7622. VIP Properties congratulates the Salem and surrounding school district graduating classes.
For 70 years, we've been known as the Humane Society of the United States. But as the challenges animals face have grown, so have we. We are now called Humane World for Animals. And if you love animals, you're part of our world. Humane World for Animals. The end of animal cruelty.
Net News. I'm Sue Danielson. A newly created Missouri House caucus will look at disaster preparation. Chairman Colin Wellenkamp of St. Charles says the future caucus will consider strategies should federal dollars be reduced. Northern Missouri Congressman Sam Graves is sponsoring a bill giving state and local governments more input into FEMA's disaster response. Stargazers could be rewarded this summer in Missouri. Central Methodist University astronomy professor Paul Temple says they could see the corona borealis.
Somewhere around June or so, it'll be getting close to straight overhead.
He says the formation of the stars appears kind of like a crown on a Roman emperor. Temple says another summer star is the Vega. It's one of the brightest and easy to see without a telescope. Hundreds of racers are making plans for the annual 340-mile race down the Missouri River from Kansas City to St. Charles. The American Water MR 340 is in July. Missouri Net News.
The following safety message is brought to you by Save